Juventini, welcome back to the All Juve cast. I'm Alberto, and I'm going to hit you with the news surrounding La Vecchia Signora to October 11th. We're going to kick it off with the players returning from international duty. All right, you've got Benucci, Chiellini, Chiesa, Locatelli, Bernardeschi, and Keane, Kulusevski, and Dybala, who will be at Juventus Training Center Cotenasa tomorrow. Okay, Delict, Ramsey, and Chesney will still be with their national teams. McKennie as well, Bentancur, Quadrado, Danilo, Alexandro aren't expected to return until Friday. And then, of course, we have Juventus versus Roma on Sunday, which is the big match. And it's why we're keeping an eye on all these guys, seeing how our lineup's going to shape up and what Max Allegri is going to deploy against Roma. Now, in other news, Dybala is set to sign until 2026 at 10 million euros, including bonuses. Yes, we've heard this a million times. Get it done already, all right? Just get the deal done. Let's go. Juventus is moving quick in the act to sign Tchouaméni. All right. An assault in January apparently cannot be ruled out, coming from all the top sources, actually. So Allegri apparently gave his positive opinion on the player, having watched him most recently, apparently. And we are going to make a move in January. Again, always depends on who's going to be leaving. Now, in terms of that news, Ramsey apparently is wanted by some Premiership clubs. Apparently now it is the will of the player to leave Juventus, as well as Juve's will to get rid of the player. Aaron, pack your stuff up. I'm going to personally pick you up and carry you on my back to the first team that puts out a good offer. You are gone. We have got to move on there. So, yeah, see you later. Thanks for whatever contribution you did give when you were healthy, but we need guys that are willing and able to contribute. So you can go. Caio Jorge could leave on a loan to another Serie A club in January, with 3 of them interested in the striker. The only way this happens is if we bring in another striker. That's my personal opinion. It's not being reported, but this would make no sense unless we have another striker coming in. Cue the biggest headline from today. Vlahovic and Kulusevski. There is a possible swap deal in the works, apparently. And Italiano, head coach of the Fiorentina side, apparently rates the Swede very, very highly. And the biggest part about it is the rumors swirling that Vlahovic wants to don the Juventus kit. If we get the player's will, this will happen. This is key. This is key to start to focus in on, is if Vlahovic does want to join Juventus. We don't have to look any further on how key that is when you get the player's will than looking at the Locatelli deal and the Chiesa deal. So bring it on. Hope is picking up for me on Vlahovic if the player's will is indeed Juventus. So that's all great news. Last, certainly not least, I wanted to ask you guys all a question to have a little bit of fun. There was an interview done 2 days ago with Marcello Lippi. He brought up the 2003 Champions League final, unfortunately, that Juventus lost. And of course, we didn't have Pavel Nedved after receiving a suspension after the semifinal due to cards. And Marcello Lippi said if he had Nedved, no doubt they would have won that Champions League final. Number one, do you agree if Nedved was in that final, we win? I do. Number two, Marcello Lippi said for that reason alone, he would have to pick Nedved as one player he absolutely would have to have going into a do or die game, for the simple fact that they lost the game. He did not get to use him. So my question to all of you, Juventini, is one Juventus player you can hand pick to put in your lineup in a do or die match. Who is the player you pick? And give me one non-Juve player you've watched in your lifetime that you would pick in a do or die match. Okay, so one Juve player, one non-Juve player you would choose in a do or die match. Let's have some fun with this. The comments on Twitter have been fantastic, and seeing these guys and the players that everybody is picking. I can't wait to hear yours. Till next time, Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Ciao.